Hi, I'm Allie Hartwick from CW23. CBS's hit show Undercover Boss is featuring their first female CEO in the show's history. Kim Schaefer is the CEO of Great Wolf Lodge Resorts, and we are fortunate enough to be able to talk with Kim about her experience on Undercover Boss. Hi Kim, how are you this morning?
Hi Allie.
What made you want to take part in this show?
Well, I'd seen last season and I just thought it was such a great opportunity to take a different perspective into your company. I think it's something that most CEOs talk about and like to do, and here's a chance to be able to really go and do it in a big way.
Which locations did you go to, and why did you pick those ones?
I didn't choose the locations or the jobs, but I think that what was real important was that we saw the water park, because that is really what our company is all about, these large indoor water parks for families. So safety is a big concern for us. So having the opportunity to go to Grapevine, Texas, which is our largest water park, was really a nice opportunity. I spent time working at the front desk and in Grand Mound, Washington, and then I was able to also go to Mason, Ohio to spend time as a waitress.
Now, out of all of the positions that you tried, which ones did you find the most challenging?
I think most challenging was the aquatic supervisor job. It's both physically demanding and it's emotionally demanding. You're responsible for the safety of 2,000 people in your water park, so you have to take it very seriously. There's a lot to be done, and it's physically demanding because you're running around a 100,000 square foot water park in a climate that's perfect for our guests in swimsuits, but not necessarily so great for the employees who are working in there.
Was there anything that you weren't really prepared for?
I think I was not prepared for the connection to the employees, to their stories, to who they were. And it really inspired me to figure out a way to spend more time with our employees and get to know them on a personal level, because that's really what drives them to give the customer experience that they do.
What do you think that you took away from this experience?
Well, I think that I had to do a lot of listening in this experience, and I was not in charge. I wasn't there to solve problems. I was there to listen, to learn, and it really felt good because I learned an awful lot about how people do their jobs. I learned a lot about them personally, so that is definitely one thing I want to take back to the office, is how do we do more of that listening? How do we engage our employees at that level of how their jobs are being affected? Would
you recommend this whole idea of going undercover and experiencing your company firsthand to someone else?
Absolutely. You trick yourself, you trick the employees a little bit, but sometimes it's hard when the boss comes in to really have an unfiltered conversation, being open and honest, because you never know from their perspective what they're saying. Would it step on toes? Do they get themselves in trouble? So I think that you'd love to be able to say that you could do that without, the disguise. But having that opportunity, anytime you can take a new perspective on your company, you should always take that hard look at your company to improve it.
You mentioned your disguise, and they cut your hair, they dyed it, all of these things. Were you okay with that?
At first I was terrified, and I have to say since then I've cut it even shorter and I love it.
Do you think that this is going to change the way that you do business?
Well, I think that because we're a service company and it's all about the guests and the employees who are serving the guests, I think that we're going to have a lot more conversations with those employees, and we're going to find ways to keep them engaged in their jobs.
And do you think your new perspective affects your personal life as well?
As a working mom, it's always a balancing act in trying to be the best you can in your career and being the best mom that you can. We worry about that. We want to be caretakers and we want to do it all. So I did find that, while I was not unique in my experience, I am a little more fortunate in some of the decisions I'm able to make. What I want to do is find a way when I do have my family time to make the most of it. It's got to be quality.
How many kids do you have?
I have 2 children, a 15-year-old girl and a 12-year-old boy.
Are they so excited to see their mom on TV?
I think they are excited to see it. I think they found this whole experience to be very, very interesting.
Well, I'm excited to watch you on TV, and you may watch her on Undercover Boss this Sunday on CBS Channel 4 as well.